I want to tell you a little story about my daughter when she was around 11. She had to go to an oral surgeon for some kind of surgery for her gum area, her lip, for braces, you know what I mean? Plus her teeth were very crooked. So they wanted to straighten them out, so she needed to have that little bit of surgery. So we went in and we're walking along. We went in, signed some paperwork, talking to the front desk agent, had our insurance card, all that, filled paperwork out. After that, we went and sat down. We're just kind of chatting. And I just noticed she was so nervous. She was like, "Oh, I'm so nervous," and I'm just trying to make her feel better. "No, you're gonna be fine. Don't worry. You're not gonna feel anything because you're gonna be masked. They're gonna give you a little pill, so don't worry. You're not gonna have to worry about anything." So she felt better, and off we went. We went in. We're following the nurse, walking down the hallway. We finally get all the way into the back into this huge room. She sits into this nice chair that kind of reclines back. And the nurse and the doctor, they come and they're kind of explaining everything, letting her know all the different things that she's going to need to know. Just remember, don't be nervous. We're going to give you the laughing gas, a little medicine to make you feel better so you don't have to worry. You won't notice anything. And then we're going to move you to another chair into another room on the other side of the building. That's where your parents are going to be waiting for you to pick you up to drive you home. So I was like, "Oh, okay, great. That's great. Awesome." So I'm just sitting there, we're both nervous. She's really nervous. And I'm telling her, "It's okay. Breathe. It's going to be fine." So then they finally give her the laughing gas, and she's kind of like, getting a little giggly, kind of mumbling around. I had no idea what she was saying. And then she just started like waving her hands around. I'm just kind of like, "Okay, fine." Finally, she fell asleep. And so, yeah, I got up, went to the waiting room. And of course, I'm like just flipping through the magazines, just like kind of shaking my leg, just staring at the clock, waiting for the minutes to go by. And I'm just kind of, getting on my phone, texting family, explaining to them kind of all the different details of what's going on, that she had the laughing gas and kind of what to expect and all that kind of stuff. So I'm like, okay, good, got that out of the way. And there's the time just clicking away. So I just kind of get up and start pacing and understand this was before COVID. So thankfully I didn't have to wear a mask. So I'm just, sitting there still kind of like just staring at people, watch them come and go. And I noticed my daughter is like the youngest patient there today. I was like, "Oh, that's funny. That's interesting." So I'm just kind of sitting there, just kind of flipping through newspapers. Now I'm onto the newspapers. I'm just like basically just staring at them, not really reading anything. I'm just like looking at them. And then finally the nurse comes in. She taps me and kind of, "Oh, hi. Oh, great. That's awesome." She lets me know everything that's going on, that she's great. So I was a little relieved. I just kept going, reading the newspapers again. I really wasn't reading at all, but just kind of staring. And then finally, I decided to get up and walk to the front desk because she hadn't come out yet. And, what's going on? And they said, "Don't worry, she'll be out, or just wait a second." So I went back, started flipping through my phone again. And